episode 90.
Are you ready to take your eBay business to the next level? Then hold on, because Ron and Ali are going to take you into the fast lane with the latest tips and insights from some of the biggest and most successful sellers here on the So You Want to Sell on eBay podcast.
Welcome once again to another episode of So You Want to Sell on eBay. I'm Ron LeBeau.
And I'm Ali Young.
Hey, everyone. We have with us Nick Maglosky. Nick, how you doing today?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Doing good here in St. Louis. Ali, how you doing?
I'm living the dream. That's it. The American dream, we're living it in Thailand.
Nice, nice. Nick is the CEO of Ecom Dash, an automation software system that streamlines back-end e-com's operations. Boring tasks like inventory syncing, sales order routing, product listings, and supplier communication all become hands-off with Ecom Dash. He loves his BlackBerry, Cleveland sports, and calls Charlotte, North Carolina his home.
Like that, Black. Did you do all that at once, do you? You're playing your BlackBerry while watching the sports and living in Charlatan.
Pretty much.
Hey, cool. I like the wording you use there, boring task, because there's nothing more boring than actually having to add products here, and get it all working. I mean, it sounds like you're onto something good here.
Yeah, and Nick, we're going to get into the Ecom Dash, man. I can't wait for our listeners to hear it. I mean, because Ecom Dash, I've been all over your website the last couple of days, and it's just really, really cool stuff. But let's go back a little bit before Ecom Dash kind of started, and let's kind of go back to maybe before Ecom Dash. What kind of things did you do for a living, and how did you get to this point?
Yeah, so I'm originally from Ohio, and before I graduated from college, and I moved down to Charlotte, North Carolina, with a kind of Fortune 500 company, and was in operations for about 5 years. And then from there, I actually had a random career change and got into executive recruiting for about 3 years.
Wow.
And then from there, I really got into like a network marketing company, and I would say that really kind of got my, and this was just something on the side that I was doing with a buddy of mine, and started making good money on it. And then, kind of got the entrepreneurial bug. My dad owned his own business. My grandpa ran his own business. My father-in-law runs his own business. I've always kind of had that bug inside me. And then, around that time, I got recruited by a startup technology company. And that's, I was there for about 4 years, and, that was more of like a technology consulting type firm.
Cool. So that entrepreneurial bug that you talk about, right? I mean, you've got generations of it in your family, and not only is it a bug, but I mean, obviously you've been around it enough to where you can see that entrepreneurialism is a successful way of living as well. I mean, if you work hard and get it done. I mean, you had the corporate life, and you realized that probably wasn't much for you, and you kind of decided that you want to kind of go the entrepreneurial route and start your own stuff. Is that right? Yeah,
no, that's exactly right. I definitely had to apply more of a non-traditional route. In general, kind of being at corporate, then getting into executive recruiting. But I'm pretty happy with where I'm at right now.
All words. I mean, is executive? Do you know CEO, executive? I mean, is there anything you haven't done? Have you done like any average like dog walking? You done something like that?
Yeah, I do dog walking. I like dogs.
you can do that. Dogs. You can handle that, can you? Or
yeah, I can handle that. I water plants. I make coffee. I do whatever.
Yes,
man.
We got a real man on the show, Ron.
That's right. Well, that's cool, man. I tell you what, Nick, it's really good to have you on the show, and I know we've been trying to make this happen for a little while now. And you are actually a sponsor of our show, and we really appreciate that. Ecom Dash is really, really cool. And like I said, if you're not familiar with Ecom Dash, we definitely want you to go to ecomdash.com and check it out. And we're going to talk more about Ecom Dash and the automation software system behind it. But let's stay on topic here and just kind of go from where you went to from an executive recruiter. And then what'd you do again?
Yeah, and then from there I was recruited by a startup technology consulting firm. And the guy that started that, he was from Charlotte. He started the firm, successfully ran it, and sold it. And I was there when we had sold the company. I had stayed on and went back to grad school to get my MBA. And after I graduated, I was really looking for another startup to do. And he was actually the first investor in Ecom Dash. And kind of what happened with that is we have two technical founders, Kevin and Darren. And Kevin and Darren had worked together for a number of years, and they really kind of had the bare bones of an inventory management application. And they posted on an Amazon forum saying, hey, is anyone looking to be a beta customer for this inventory management app. And within about an hour, they got about a dozen people that said, "Hey, I'll do it." And at that time, they didn't have a website, and this is going back in like 2013. And then after about 6 months, they processed about $1 million in sales orders between those 12 people. And then around that time is when they hooked up with his name's TJ. TJ's the guy that I used to work for. And then TJ essentially said, well, hey, I'll provide you the initial kind of seed capital to get your business started, but I'm going to kind of bring my guy with me to kind of help run the company and, just really kind of give the business life on the business side. And that's really kind of how I came into the picture. And this is towards like late to 2013.
This is really a cool story, man. I mean, I love these kinds of stories, and Ali does too, I know. But, you do all these different things, and you try these. I just wonder, when you were an executive recruiter, obviously you're probably thinking that you were going to end up doing something on your own, but you probably had no idea that right now you'd be doing what you're doing. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's exactly correct. And I guess at the time, I guess to me, team is everything. You gotta surround yourself with the right people, and being an executive recruiter really kind of taught me a lot of valuable skills and how to recruit and what to look for in people, and so that skill has really served me well in this role in terms of making sure we're at 14 full-time employees right now, and making sure that small company, everyone's wearing a lot of different hats, and so finding the right people for the bus is pretty much one of the most important things to run a company.
The thing I've always wanted to know about this type of business, like the Ecom Dash here, is: are you all in an office, or can you be anywhere in the world and still be, you're all like, I'll meet you at 6 o'clock for a coffee online? I mean, how does it all work? Or?
Yeah. No, we're all in an office. We have one of our founders that works remote. He's based in Florida, but everyone else is based in Charlotte.
Yeah, Ali, they all ride their horses into work, into the office.
Right. Cool. You're whipping each other. Nice.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
No, that's
so
cool,
I can tell this is in your blood, though. I mean, you've been a bit blessed. You're obviously born with this entrepreneurism. It's been running through your family. And so you never fancied sort of going to work at Walmart?
Not quite.
It's a bit
no, that's awesome, man.
Nothing wrong with working at Walmart, but
nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that this is the day and age we live in, when you can take an idea, a concept, and make it work. And the thing I really like about this is, because I do a lot of eBay, I do a lot of stuff where websites and eBay and stuff like that, and this is a sort of system where it's all becoming one unit, and that's what people are looking for today.
Exactly, man. I tell you what, like the bio says, boring tasks like inventory syncing. I don't think anybody that does eBay goes, "Oh, goody, I get to sync my inventory now." It's just one of the things that have to be done.
Yeah, typically people say, "Hey, I have an idea. I want to sell a product," or "Hey, I'm cleaning out my garage and now I can start selling this stuff." And really the last thing they think about is, "Well, hey, how do I write the description? How do I list it? How do I manage? How do I manage the inventory if I'm selling it on multiple places? How do I ship it?" And once you really kind of get in the weeds, you realize just how many tasks there are behind the scenes, and it becomes more of a bandwidth in terms of you spend your time doing all these back office tasks and you're not really trying to market or sell your product.
Right. And, it's not as bad when you have 10 items, but when you get to 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 items, now you're talking some serious time invested and things like that. And it kind of takes away from the whole idea of what you really started the business for, to spend less time doing that stuff, So
exactly.
Yeah. So that's really cool. I can see where, where Ecom Dash would be a big help to anybody, really. Right.
Yeah. I mean, really, it's really, once you're selling on at least probably 2 channels, so let's say you have your own website and you're selling on eBay, that's really when, our tool would come into play. Our average customer is doing somewhere around, maybe 700 sales orders a month. Now, granted, we have some that are doing a lot less. We have some that are doing a lot more. But, several hundred SKUs, if not thousands of SKU numbers, working, maybe some items you're drop shipping, some items you're fulfilling yourself. Typically inventory isn't the first thing people think about. A lot of times is, hey, how do I ship it? How do I list it? And then really the third thing is once things really start to get going, it's how do I manage all this inventory? How do I manage my suppliers? How do I manage my SKU numbers? And that's really where we kind of come into play.
So is this completely integrated? So for example, I have a pen. I have 10 pens because, I'm doing good. I have 10 pens and I've got it on all these platforms. If one sells on one platform, it comes off all the other platforms, does it?
That's exactly correct. So if you sell,
powerful.
that's exactly correct. So if you sell 9 pens on, eBay, we're going to automatically deplete those 9 pens on your website so you don't oversell the item. And then what we'll do from like an order management perspective is we'll take those 9 pens and we'll route those pens to, either your warehouse or, some people use like a third party warehouse, like a Fulfillment by Amazon. We'll route that order there. And then once the warehouse picks, packs, and ships the order out, we'll go and get the tracking information and then update eBay and saying, hey, the item's been shipped. Here's the tracking information. And all of this is automated behind the scenes. So you're not having to manually email your supplier, manually update the marketplace and whatnot.
Man, it just sounds like you've got it figured out, man. Seriously.
It sounds complicated. I mean, how do you come about? Do you just wake up, right? I'm just gonna code this thing this morning, get it working. I mean,
yeah, man. We got some smart developers working for us, and they're great, and they definitely carry the load for the company, and they do a stand up job for us. So it's all them.
So let's go back to the office real quick, because I'm just curious, right? I mean, I have a job now too, right? And I'm just curious, the culture in your office there, is it more like a Google kind of setting where you got a bunch of millennials working around? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, is everybody still in a cubicle and working that way?
It's pretty more probably more of the Google what you would think. I mean, obviously people, have desks or workstations that they're sitting at, but we have a lot of millennials. Jeans, T-shirts, we have a ping pong table,
of course. You got to have the ping pong table. You need that in any business.
We got dogs people bring their dogs to the office. I would say it's engaging, I hate working places where you just don't feel yourself and everyone's stiff and, you're kind of one person at home and then you're one person in the office. And
I love that.
And I would say at work, pretty much everyone comes to work and very loose, but everyone's pretty much bought in and kind of wants to see how the story's going to end, so to speak.
Yeah, now that's really cool because, I know for sure, the culture or the environment really, really makes a difference. I mean, because when you have that environment that you have provided your employees, it's kind of like I'm going to wear jeans and a T-shirt, but I'm going to go in there, I'm going to get my work done, play a couple games of table tennis or ping pong, and then get back to work and get some more done. I mean, it just, you have that. You embreed the employees really want to do for you at that level. I mean, when they have that environment that they can work like that, it's just kind of nice.
Yeah, no, definitely. We've had minimal turnover, and again, that's no one's above anyone else. It's kind of like we're all pretty. It's not like we have hierarchy and things like that. I mean, everyone gets along really well. One day you'll have these two guys going to lunch together. The next day you'll have other people going to lunch together. So it's fun to see. It's fun. It's fun to be part of.
And you have free coffee.
Free coffee, free beer.
How do I get a job? How do I get into your business?
We got free beer most Fridays. So
no, I don't want to. You don't want me working with your beer, mate.
yeah. No, that's really cool, man. I love to hear that, man. And your story is really neat. I mean, that you didn't start out this way, and you kind of created this thing with your technical people, and you made this really, really cool product. I mean, I can see where anybody, like you said, that had multiple streams of platforms would benefit from this. It's just really cool.
Ron and Ali will be right back after this short break.
Do you want to set yourself apart from other eBay sellers? Want to look like one of the big brands? How would you like to feel confident that you could do it yourself but know that the support is there if you get stuck? Now you can create your branded eBay store and have your store doing more. With Auction Pro Template's premium do-it-yourself eBay template. This template is loaded with tools and features you won't find in any other system. Go to yourstoredoingmore.com now to see what's included. That's yourstoredoingmore.com.
Be sure to check out SoYouWannaSellOnEBay.com for the latest podcasts and all the information you need to get selling fast.
So how do you get the confidence? Because this is a biggie, in this type of world, online world, it doesn't work out. It's, you're hitting the brick walls here, left, right, and center. How do you keep that momentum going? How do you I know this is going to work. This is going to happen.
Yeah, I think, the one thing is, there's millions of people that are selling stuff online, and there's no cookie cutter way of running an e-commerce business. Everyone sells different products. Everyone sells it different ways. Some people are fulfilling it themselves. Some people have their own warehouse. Everyone calls, there's different acronyms for things. People are calling different, everyone has their different terminology. And, so, you can't be all things to all people. But, I'm a big positive guy, trying to keep a positive attitude. And, we're going to try to help out everyone we can. And if we can't, then, we'll refer them to people maybe that can help them. But, so far we've had a lot of good success. We've got a lot of really good customers that have been with us from the beginning. And, we really iteratively built our product based on user feedback. So, based on the integrations that we're releasing, the functionality that we come out with, I mean, it's 100% driven by user feedback.
Very cool. Let me throw you a softball here, Nick. Okay, you ready for this?
All right, I'm ready.
How important is customer service to you?
It's pretty damn important.
That's right.
Important.
That was an easy softball. That was one of those little, 2-year-old throw type balls, Ron.
The reason I say that is because, I mean, obviously,
come on, Ron, you can do better than that, Ron.
Come on, give us some spin, Ron. Give us some spin.
Let me back it up here. Let me back it up, right? So the reason I asked that question is because obviously customer support is huge, and anybody that's listening to this that knows anything about eBay, we talk about customer the feedback and everything. It's very important. But I guess what I really wanted to know is, what steps do you guys take and what levels do you guys go through to make sure that the customer is satisfied? I mean, so, I become a customer of yours. Are you reaching out to me to make sure that I'm happy with this product?
Yeah, I think a lot of it's just communication. I mean, so really three things. I mean, people can email us. We have live chat within the application. So if you're within the application, you can ping up, you can ping us at any time and talk within the application, and or you could call us. If you call us, we're going to pick up the phone. If you get a voicemail, we're going to call you back the same day. So between really those three channels, or you can just go on our website and schedule like a consultation with whatever you want to talk to us. So, support is something that we really pride ourselves on. And being a little biased, obviously, I think it's something that kind of separates us, kind of from some of our competition. But it's, you just have to be accessible. You're not always going to have the answers customers want, but at least if you pick up the phone when they call, if you respond to them, and a lot of people are running these businesses and, they can't afford to wait a day or two to hear back from you. I mean, if they reach out to you at 9 a.m, I mean, you need to get back to them pretty quickly. You can't wait till 9 o'clock the next morning. You need to get back to them within an hour or so, and kind of let them know what's going on.
That's the answer I was looking for, Nick. See, that's a really good answer, man. Seriously, that was a good answer. Thank you.
Passed the test, right? That's number one passed.
Exactly. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's talk about this because I got so many questions based off this type of level of power. This excites me. I'm like one of those geeks. I just happen to live in another country, but I'm like, I get excited by power, and this is powerful. So for the mums and dads or for the people who maybe don't think they sort of qualify for something like this, who is this product for? Is this for someone who's selling thousands of products? Is this for someone who's got a few products?
Yeah, I mean, I would say someone that's selling on at least 2 channels, and someone that's probably doing, maybe, on the low end, let's say maybe $25,000 to $30,000 a month in sales. In terms of the products, I mean, if you're selling 2 products, that's a little bit easier, more to manage. But, if you're selling, hundreds of orders a month, you're probably going to need a software like ours. Especially you really want to kind of get it in front of it. So you're not having to, it's probably better to adopt it early and then have us grow with you versus, trying to get to a point where you just can't manage it anymore. And then all of a sudden you're trying to bring on a tool and you're growing at the same time. And it gets really hard to do that, especially, typically a lot of our customers, most of our customers have less than 5 employees, right? So, a lot of times they have limited staff, limited resources, so to have a tool, as soon as possible that can really kind of help you scale it. Because we really enable people to sell on multiple channels. So if you're selling today on, let's say, Amazon and eBay, I mean, you can come to us and we can help you scale and start selling on jet.com or walmart.com or, open up your own website or,
So that's a good point. So how easy is it for the transition? So let's just say I've got a website and I've got, 3,000, 4,000 products on it. And then I see Ecom Dash or I want to become, your client. How easy is it to transition that into an eBay store or jet.com or Walmart?
Yeah, I mean, all you really need to do is sign up to be a seller on eBay. So if let's say you're selling on, let's say you have your own website today and you sign up to be a seller on eBay, you get your eBay credentials, you log those credentials in through Ecom Dash. We can pull in all your, let's say you're using like a Magento site. We can import all your inventory directly from Magento. Then we can take that inventory and upload it into eBay. So so you're effectively now listing those items on eBay. Now each marketplace has some different attributes, so there are some attributes that live on Amazon that don't live on eBay, that maybe, and maybe live on Etsy and vice versa. So there's always going to be a little bit of manual work that you have to do, but, we can save you 85-90% of the legwork. To really kind of get out to start selling on another channel relatively quickly.
From the website to the eBay, can I have a template? So if I've got this professional look, do you have like tags that slot into the templates, or is it just description text that gets sent over to eBay?
We have some templates. I mean, for eBay, for example, there's some good companies out there like maybe Crazy Lister that have really good HTML templates. We do have templates in our tool, but I would say those are more design companies. We're more pure of a really inventory and order management company. So there's a slight difference, but
could you also, if I have a design template, could I put it into your software, whatever it is, and it will get sent over to eBay with it?
Sure.
So you have like a title tag, you have a price tag or something like that. Do you have tags that I put inside of my HTML? Do you?
Yep.
Okay, cool, man. That's powerful. And what about like keeping up with all these things eBay's are changing, like active content, all that sort of stuff? Doesn't really affect you?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it affects us because a lot of people are asking us questions about that. So it's something that we have to be knowledgeable about. And a lot of times people are coming and using a tool like ours, and they're asking us like, well, hey, what about this new rule? Like, active context is a great example. So we have to know the marketplaces extremely well in order to kind of guide them. But obviously we don't have every answer that people ask us all the time, but we do our best to kind of help them. And a lot of it is an education, because a lot of times they come on selling on 2 channels and they want to start selling on 5 channels. And they have a lot of the same questions that you guys are bringing up right now.
Oh yeah,
well, that's really cool, man.
They wrote into us, they write a question, we ask you. We've got you here now, so we're gonna ask you all these questions that they're wanting to know.
No, that's really cool, man. So you got a team of 14 or so, right? I mean, and where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you think you're going to be growing to a point where you would have more employees, or where do you see yourself in 5 years with Ecom Dash?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're certainly not done on the product. I mean, there's certainly a lot more that we want to do. So yeah, I think we're certainly our goal is to continue to grow, continue to really get more customers, grow the product, really kind of create a platform. And really scale this thing. We partner with a lot of folks in our ecosystem, continue to have strategic partnerships, and we're excited.
Wow, that's awesome, man. I tell you what, I'm excited for you guys. This is really cool. I'm on your ecom-.com right now, and man, you guys have laid it all out. You've got everything from the features, integrations, the contact us is all there. Everything is all laid out. So I would recommend anybody going to ecom-.com and taking a look at this and just kind of going over, and then give them a call. I mean, if you guys have any questions, I'm sure they'll be more than happy to answer any questions you might have.
Yeah, no, that'd be great. And we look forward to it. And we're happy to be on this with you guys, and appreciate the opportunity. And would definitely love to talk to anyone that might be interested.
It's time for a quick break, but the guys will be right back here on the So You Want to Sell on eBay podcast.
What's more exciting than starting your own eBay empire with one of Auction Pro Template's custom eBay store and listing template packages? How about saving yourself $200 when you do it? That's right. Right now, you can take advantage of starting your own totally custom eBay store for the insanely low price of $697 when you use promo code SAVE200 during checkout at AuctionProTemplates.com. You still get all of the amazing features and benefits as before, like a custom designed eBay store and matching custom eBay listing design, video tutorials, software, custom branding, 1 year free hosting, and so much more. But now you get to save yourself $200 doing it. So celebrate the start of something awesome with $200 in savings when you order your very own custom eBay store and listing template package. Go to AuctionProTemplates.com and check out all of the features and benefits of having a totally custom eBay store, and use promo code SAVE200 today. Are you tired of stockouts? Are you done with overselling? Are you sick of wasting time with boring back-end tasks? If that's you, Ecom Dash is here to help. It's an inventory management and automation software system that helps your business run lean, reduce errors, and increase sales. Sync your inventory and sales data across channels, automatically forward sales to suppliers, and make your e-commerce business scalable. Visit ecomdash.com. That's ecomdash.com for a free trial and take 50% off your first month with promo code podcast.
We're back with more tips, insights, and interviews with Ron and Ali.
Cool. So, as a geek, I just want to know. So, we used to use software for these podcasts called Pamela, and the problem they always had is they couldn't maintain the updates from like the software from Skype itself. Do you ever run into stuff like that? Like UPS make an upgrade, now you've got to change your code to upgrade with that. Do you ever run into those sort of problems?
Well, I mean, so we're integrated with all the marketplace. We're integrated with eBay, Amazon, Etsy, Newegg. We're integrated with all these guys via open APIs. So they're obviously always, releasing new versions and requirements. So, that's part of what our guys are always doing is keeping up with those new releases that they're doing. Obviously that's a lot, but obviously that's why we have a team of, a pretty heavy product team to do a lot of that heavy lifting for us.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's just nice to know from your point of view and from the CEO's point of view, you got a good team working hard and making sure that everything gets done. And I'm just sure it's really cool to watch, come in every day and just watch everything happen.
Yeah, no, it's fun. We've had a lot of good success, and just trying to we're keeping our heads down and just keep running.
Love it. And so we can use this on ebay.com.au, ebay.com, on any of the eBay. Doesn't matter what you're using, it all works, does it?
I mean, we're integrated with the international sites for eBay. In terms of some of the really more the English-speaking sites, though, as well. But we're not in different languages yet. But that's something that's certainly down the road. That's certainly something we want to do.
Okay, so if you need any Thai translation, just let me know. Or I'll
totally. I'll definitely let you
for
know.
That one. Yeah, definitely.
He'll jump right off his elephant and translate that for you.
Yeah. This is fantastic because I just know from being in this world for a while that this is the sort of thing that people are looking for. They really are. It's enough of the day and age where you have to do one by one and then this sells here, I've got to take it off here, and here. I mean, you have the product that does it all for you. I could be sleeping in bed, drinking my cappuccino, watching a Netflix, and, something's being sold ka-ching, yeah?
That's right. Yeah, I mean, things are being sold. We're routing it. We're syncing your balances, updating your shipping and tracking information, and it's really all hands off. We have a lot of people that don't even log into our system. A week will go by, people aren't even logging in. We also have a mobile app too, so that's something that we released earlier this summer, where you can be in your warehouse and you're doing physical audit checks. You can scan a barcode in your warehouse. It'll tell you exactly how much inventory is in Ecom Dash because, essentially we're acting as your system of record. And then you could do your audit checks in your warehouse and, make sure that the inventory balances are matching up. So, we're continuing to really evolve the product, to really offer like a full supply chain from really end-to-end supply chain solution.
No, that's really cool. And you know what? Here's what I would say. If you're out there and you're listening to this and you're thinking, wow, that's way above me, I'm not there yet or anything like that. Here's what I would say. Everybody, Ali and I have interviewed like 90 people. This is our 90th episode. Yay. And I don't think anybody has ever come on our show and said, hey, I'm going to take $2,000 and start an eBay business. Most of them have always come on and said, hey, I started selling things around my house, realized how easy that was, started sourcing things, thrifting things. Next thing you know, I've got 2,000 products, 3,000, 5,000 products. So I would just say to you, if you're just starting out with eBay or just thinking about it, this is not that far out of reach for someone who's really aggressive and wants to build a good eBay business and have maybe an e-commerce website as well.
No, not at all. Again, we have people that are doing, less than 100 orders a month, right? And we're pretty affordable. Our pricing starts at $50 a month. So,
wow.
We have people that might be doing 75, 80 orders a month. Obviously the pricing goes up, and we also have people that are doing north of 10,000 orders a month. So, we can really kind of work with a lot of people and candidly, we love working with the people that are kind of just coming into the market. Because we can really kind of help them grow. And, we have lots of different success stories of people that have come in, a couple of years ago and, now they were selling on 2 channels and, now they're selling on 4 or 5 channels. They've quadrupled their sales. And, it's fun to be part of that. It's fun to kind of be part of their story to help them grow.
Yeah, and with a $50 price point to get in, you can really grow your business with it. I mean, so, you can step it up as you go. So, you get in with $50 a month and start making it work for you. you. Now, when you're, doing more and more and more, you're already used to Ecom Dash and how it works, and you can just kind of up your game as you go.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really cool. I like that.
Fantastic. How do I join? Where's the join button right now? I don't actually spell anything. Yeah.
Join? I'm sending my resume, man.
I want the free coffee.
Or as you say, Ali, my CV.
Yeah, that's it. Send in my CV. No, you don't want my CV. This is brilliant. Well, sadly, we've run out of time here, but I'm so glad we got you on, Nick, because it's good to hear people who sell on eBay and sell products. It's good to hear people who do the sourcing. We had an SEO guy on, but it's also good to get on listing tools like this because we're coming in this day and age where we're getting more and more product and we need to make it more and more easy. So I'm glad Ron brought you on here, and you've got an awesome product here, and I can see this thing going, as we say in England, boom, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
Brilliant. We'll post all the notes from today's interview on our show notes page, which can be found at www.soyouwantasellonebay.com/show notes. But Nick, I wonder how people can get in contact with you.
Yeah, really just go to ecomdash.com. That's ECOMDASH.com /podcast, and you can sign up for your free trial. Our phone number's on our website as well. And we look forward to anyone that wants to come check us out.
Brilliant.
Awesome.
You've also taken away my myth of a CEO, because I always thought a CEO was in a big tower block, feet on the table, smoking a big fat cigar. But you're quite chilled, aren't you?
I guess so.
I haven't seen a cigar yet. Brilliant. Well, Thanks once again for joining us, Nick. It's been fantastic. From everyone here at So You Want to Sell on eBay, I'm Ali Young.
And I'm Ron LeBeau.
That's all for this episode of So You Want to Sell on eBay. Be sure to check out our next episode or any past episodes by going online to soyouwantasellonebay.com. Also, be sure to follow us on your favorite social media sites, facebook.com/So You Want to Sell on eBay, and Twitter @Your eBay Podcast. Thanks for listening. And until next time, happy selling.
Have an idea for a topic or know someone who would like to be on the show? Let us know. Just go to www.soyouwantasellonebay.com/interview. We look forward to hearing from you. This podcast was produced by ProVoiceWorks.